Hi friends, guess what we're doing today? My very first fall inspired makeup look of the year. At least my first official fall look. I feel like I've dabbled a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a perfect everyday look for fall. This is what I feel like I'm gonna be doing. Every year I'm reminded that fall is indeed my favorite season. The weather right now, you guys, where I live, it is just fantastic. Like, it's crisp, it's warm. This is genuinely my favorite time of year. And I also love it because I can do makeup looks to match. So I pulled out my cozy sweater, which I'm excited to be wearing. I'm gonna start out with the Bareminerals Skinlongevity Phyto-Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizer. I've been using this quite a bit lately. I just feel like it's a nice prep for makeup. It really helps your skin to glow, but also has a bit of vitamin C. It has sunscreen in it, so it just seems like a good prep product all around. This is definitely very hydrating because it's a moisturizer, but I feel like especially for fall, even though I do lean a little bit more matte in the complexion usually, and on the eyes and lips, I also want my skin to look and feel really healthy. So this to me is like a good prepping product for that. I'm gonna let that kind of sink into the skin first. And hopefully you can see on my hands even how it has a little bit of a pearl to it, so it really makes the skin glow, which I think just looks so nice, especially in the morning. It just makes everything look healthy, you know? Speaking of healthy, I don't know why, but this tends to be my go-to for fall. Well, I do know why. It's amazing. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. It just feels like skincare. It's so beautiful. I get mine on Amazon. This shade is Rose Ivory. And I'm just gonna start layering that all over the face, just to kind of cancel out redness and to add to that healthy skin kind of a look. I'm just pressing everything into the skin with my sponge. And then I'm actually gonna take some bronzer and then we're gonna do concealer. So this is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This is in the shade Light. I'm using this to warm and sculpt the face. We're sticking to a little bit more of like a healthy glow, especially on the sides of the face. I do want the center of the face to be a little more airbrushed, but that'll come with setting powder. All right, so now that we've got the bronzer all over, I'm gonna go in with my Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Concealer. This is such a beautiful concealer. And I'm just gonna apply it really lightly, just in the areas where I want a little bit more definition. And then I'm gonna blend that out with the foundation brush. I've been loving this concealer placement lately. I just feel like it really helps to sculpt the face without going overboard. Like, I feel like you don't accidentally apply too much concealer when you do it this way. And I've been loving it. I mean, look how fresh and healthy my skin looks already. I'm really happy with how everything looks right now. I do want to kind of, blur things a little using my Mercier setting powder. This is just a classic, and it's just gonna give a little more of an airbrushed finish to the face. So I'm taking my Huda Beauty powder puff and like kind of massaging the powder into the puff, into my hand. And then I'm going to press this into the skin through the T-zone mostly for me, so that everything just like is locked in all day, but also has that slight airbrushed finish. So we kind of get a happy medium between matte and glowy, keeping the outside of the face nice and glowy, and then kind of transitions to this soft matte finish in the center. Okay, next I'm going to fill in my brows. I actually found this pencil in my drawer and I was like, wait, I want to use that again. This is the Makeup by Mario brow pencil. It's the Master Blade brow pencil in the shade Classic Brunette. Okay, so brows are on. We're gonna do a very easy eyeshadow look using this palette right here. This is the brand new Fall Romance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I wanted to do a one shadow look for every day using this color called Leather in the palette. I just feel like it's the perfect everyday matte fall color. So I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush and I'm starting to tap this onto the lid. And then as there's less on the brush, I'm just gonna buff this up and out into the crease. And I'm just blending it out toward the end of the brow. I'm also taking some of that and pinching the brush and just applying this along the entire lower lash line as well. This is literally the easiest eye look to do. I love a good one and done eyeshadow, and especially a good like matte brown like this for fall. I'm gonna line the outer half basically of the top lash line with the new Lisa Eldridge eyeliner in the shade Renaissance Gold. It's like a little bit of a shimmery eyeliner, but it's got like almost a brown base to it, which I think is really pretty. I'm gonna do just a little baby wing as well, just to add like a little bit of a subtle interest to the eye look. Next, I feel like mascara is always key for fall looks for me. Well, for any look, honestly. This is the Give Beauty Can't Stop Staring Mascara. I'm going to apply this to the top and bottom lashes and like really build it up. For blush, I'm actually taking this MAC Glow Play blush in the shade Blush Please. This is one that I actually found out about because of you guys. It's such a beautiful, kind of warmer toned pinky peach blush. I feel like it just looks fresh. It gives you that fresh look that I love with like a baby pink blush, but to me it feels a little bit more fall since it has more of a warm orangey tone to it. Just going over the edges of the blush with my foundation brush so that it's super, almost watercolor-esque. And then I thought it would be fun to do two lip options. One that's a little bit more of like a nude, and then one that's a little more bold and long wearing. So first for the nude one, I'm gonna take the lip cheat from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Foxy Brown. I just sharpened this morning. It's almost like too sharp, if that's a thing. So I'm just lining the lips with this. It's like the perfect warm brown lip liner. And then to fill that in, I'm gonna go in with the Sun-Kissed Nude Intense Matte Lip Pencil from Nude Sticks. I'm just scribbling that in like the center and then kind of like mashing my lips together to blend the two. And then I'm just blending that out even more with my fingertips. So here's lip combo number one. I'm obsessed with how this looks with the eyeshadow especially. This one would be great if you don't want something like a liquid lipstick, but you still want that really cool matte kind of grungy fall vibe, but still in a very like everyday wearable way. Love this combo. The next one is more long wearing, but I look forward to wearing these every fall. So let me wipe this off and then we'll get to that. So the next one is a very long wearing lipstick. This is the Maybelline Vinyl Stay Ink Lipsticks. This is in the shade Moody. I have been looking forward to this specific shade for fall all year. Look at this. It's a little bit more like pinky than the other one. And this one has a glossy finish. So if you want something more glossy but long wearing, this would be a great formula to look at. And I love that this one's a little bit more on the mauve side. So if you're not wanting a super nude lip, this would be a great option too. Okay, we are going to assess the situation. I'm just gonna kind of touch up the brows first. I'm just gonna add a little more blush with whatever's left on the brush. I'm gonna do a little setting spray with this MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Spray. I'm adding just a bit more of the Laura Mercier powder through the T-zone, and then we're gonna set the brows with one of my favorite brow gels right now. This is the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. It's just so good. These are exactly the types of looks that I crave for fall. I'm really happy with how this looks. I love just one eyeshadow color all over the lid, and that matte shade from this Anastasia palette was just perfect. Plus this like more mauve color looks really nice. The blush being a little bit more of like a warm tone versus like the cool pinks that I typically go for in spring and summer. And I still feel like it's fresh on the outside, but we've got a little bit more of a matte airbrush situation on the T-zone, which is just perfect. So I hope you guys love this look as much as I do. Let me know in the comments down below what type of makeup you're excited to be wearing again for fall, or what specific products are you excited to use again for fall. Let me know in the comments down below. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.